Hi everyone, my name is Michele Cotrufo and I am an assistant professor at the Institute of Optics at the University of Rochester. My academic journey began in Italy, where I studied physics at the University of Bari and Padova, and I then moved to the Netherlands for my PhD. And then after graduating in 2017, I moved here to the US, first at UT Austin and then at CUNY in New York City. And then finally, about a year and a half ago, I moved to Rochester to start my position as assistant professor. My research is focused on designing artificial materials, which we also call metamaterials, which can display very exotic optical behaviors that could not be obtained with naturally available materials. And a standard approach to build these metamaterials is to start from thin layers of very common materials, for example, silicon, and play with the morphology of the layer. So changing a little bit the morphology, for example, by drilling very tiny holes or making very tiny pillars. And by following this approach, we can create artificial optical materials that can perform very sophisticated manipulation on, for example, an impinging light beam. For example, we can create metamaterials that can perform mathematical operation on incoming signals or that can steer and route light beams dynamically. And one of the coolest things of this approach is that most of these optical devices that we can build with these metamaterials do not need any applied bias, as it happens instead, for example, for electronic devices. And therefore, they have the potential to strongly reduce the energy waste associated to many computational needs of our society. I'm extremely honored and humbled to be recognized by ISSNAF with the Franco Strazzabosco Young Investigator Award. And I also would like to thank the Strazzabosco family for their continuous support to the ISSNAF mission. Of course, scientific research is never a one-man show, and I share this award with many mentors, collaborators, and students who have supported my career and guided me. And in fact, one of the reasons why I'm particularly pleased to receive this award from ISSNAF is because of the mission of ISSNAF in promoting the intellectual diaspora of the Italians abroad, specifically because Italian researchers abroad have played a huge impact in my career. Both my PhD and my postdoc advisors were Italians, and many of my collaborators, many of my colleagues in many departments abroad were also Italian. Finally, I would like to thank my parents and my siblings for their continued support. And most importantly, I would like to thank my life partner, Erin. And I would also like to dedicate this award to my daughter, Emilia, who was born just a few weeks ago. Thank you.